Kitty's vlog, Cyberstar Date 7. Hello, cyberspace. Doing another video. Yeah. I want this video to be about affirmations. And if doing positive affirmations is worth your time or something that works, I will say that I've been doing affirmations on and off for about the last 10 years. And I believe that they work for me. I continue to do them every day. Some people might disagree with that. I was inspired to talk about this because I was watching one of the Adam Ruins Everything videos, and if you've never seen it, definitely check it out. It's super entertaining. He's a person that I really respect a lot, and the topic about positive affirmations kind of sounded like a little bit of a mocking tone, and that kind of I was like, oh no. I've also seen his videos on confirmation bias, which that when someone challenges something that's core to your belief systems, that you double down and sink your heels in. So maybe that's what I'm doing, but I'm trying to take that into consideration too when I'm talking about this. He cited a study done in 2009 that said if you say statements that you don't truly believe, it actually can hinder you more than help you. And that makes a lot of sense to me. So if you're saying I'm loved by everyone and you don't feel like you're being loved by everyone, but you're giving more, you're affirming more and putting more thoughts out there about how you're not being liked, then that's not really gonna get anywhere or help with anything. Why I like affirmations and how I do them, it's not so much about saying the words 3 times a day in front of a mirror. That's one way to practice, but it has more to do with understanding what you're thinking, becoming aware of what your thoughts are, and aware of your thoughts as they're happening, how many are negative, how many are positive, and deciding whether they're serving you or not. And jury's out for me on the whole secret. Is there actually a force? Does the energy really affect, that like attracts like? My whole thing is, if a placebo works, go with it. And how could your thoughts not impact your life and your choices and your decisions? So what harm could come from making a conscious effort to think more positively? Totally know this lighting situation is crazy right now. Finding what works for you, right? Not everything's gonna work for everybody, and if it doesn't work for you, then find something that does. But I really do believe in the power of our thoughts and the power of ritual or routine or a consistent practice, and all those things that can get yourself to that more positive state, because that's energizing and motivating and will help. If I could say, oh, I want $1 million, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna get $1 million tomorrow. But if I say I'm a magnet for money and money comes to me easily, if I say that I am a prosperous person and am grateful for all of the blessings I have in my life and am inviting more abundance into my life, then that those little increments that can make me more confident at a new job interview, make me willing to maybe take a calculated risk about pursuing a different dream that's going to bring more into my life. So I think that's really more how it works than just, oh, every day I tell myself, I say, oh, I want a Mercedes. I'm going to have a Mercedes next year. I'm going to have a Mercedes next year. And that's not really, that might not go as well as you would hope. And I think that's a lot of the reason why people disregard affirmations, because 3 times a day they'll say, I want more money, I want more money, I want more money, or I have more money, or I'm a rich person, or, because if you say I want in your affirmation, you're just affirming your wanting of stuff. So if you say I have or I am, those are more powerful. But it's not about the word. The word helps cement the thought. And maybe meditating first, maybe doing a little self-care first. That's kind of part of my ritual. I do my affirmations after I meditate so that I'm already in this kind of peaceful, comfortable place. And I also will notice when an affirmation is really triggering for me. In the beginning, of my practice with this, I would, you know, do what Louise Hay says and look into the mirror and say, I love you, kitty, I really love you. And holy moly, Batman, it freaked me out so, like, I would say it and start crying and like, and think about all the reasons why I sucked. And yes, that's not gonna be, the reason why that was helpful was to make me aware of what I thought about myself, to give myself a baseline to work from. You know, now, did I love myself more immediately? Of course not. Like, I had to start that journey and that process. I don't think there's any, you know, affirmations aren't a quick fix. It's just one way to start to chunk down the things we deal with in our lives and be able to change our outlook and perspective on what's going on, so that slowly we can make steps and little improvements. And so I feel like affirmations work for me. I really do love to do them for people that are doing them. Try to create that space where you are saying things that you believe. Realize that it's not just the words you're saying, but actually the thoughts you have throughout your day. And, you know, gently, you know, it's okay to be kind to yourself. It's okay to not feel your best. It's okay to have these negative thoughts, but that awareness of them, that noticing them, that means you're going to just get a little bit better. You only can start from where you start. And if you just say, oh wow, why did I have that thought? You know, oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, no, am I really stupid? Or did I just, you know, have a misunderstanding? Or maybe I didn't make the best choice, but now that I know that that choice wasn't the best, I can try not to make it in the future. So, and it's good. And letting go of that pressure cooker that we all kind of feel under all the time, you know, that we don't have to be perfect. We can just be people. And saying thank you to yourself, like acknowledging the work you're putting into yourself. And it's good saying, hey, you know what, I'm trying to be more aware of my patterns of thoughts, trying to be more aware of what I want and where I'm going in my life, and just take a moment to say, wow, you know, this is gonna pay off for me in the long run. And so yeah, this is a little bit of a chaotic video. I'm trying to stick on the schedule. This one was a little behind. Life is getting a little crazier for me. But I'm loving it. I'm loving my life. And I'm so happy for the progress I'm making. And I wish all of you out there in cyberspace all the love in the world. And we'll hopefully see you when I make another video.